Good evening. What's next? What is next? One a day. I know it's late. It's 10 o'clock, but that's the way it goes here in my house. We get started late. We have three very active girls, and so when I get home, it's attention to them, get them to bed, and then I start working on my Young Living stuff. So I'm Melissa Eaton, and give some little bit of time, see if more people jump in. I'm half of Dedicated Living, and we talk about healthy choices dedicated to health and wellness through using Young Living essential oils. So today's oil, we're continuing our series. What's next after you maybe take the initial step to getting your Young Living Premium Starter Kit? What is next? Well, yesterday we talked about, I'm totally drawing a blank. We talked about cedarwood. Today we're going to talk about Valor. So I'm going to flip the camera over like that little graphic there. Let's read it. It says, like the unicorn, Valor is magical, hard to find until now. Yes, it is back in stock. Oop. Flip the camera. Sorry, guys. Ooh, that light again, so bright. I don't know what to do about that light, but it is what it is. Sorry. Maybe if I put it down low. Nope. Okay, we're going to roll with it. Have that light bright light. So we're talking about Valor. Valor is my oil of choice today, and it's actually my oil of choice every day. Sorry. Rubbing my eyes a little itchy. Valor smells, it's literally probably one of my most favorite Young Living scents ever. When I signed up with Young Living, Valor was in the starter kit, and it's not in the starter kit anymore, which is kind of sad, but they still have amazing oils. We also didn't have Copaiba and Digis in our starter kit when I signed up. So, you kind of win some, you lose some. But yes, Valor was in the starter kit, but there are two oils in it that are very hard to source. So therefore they had to kind of, make our supply last longer, I guess, because it would go out of stock all the time. So let's talk about Valor. The name itself should tell you a lot. Valor, what comes to mind when you think about Valor? Courage, maybe. Sorry, this light is really bothering me. Okay, I will try not to get distracted. So let's talk about what's in Valor. Valor is a blend. It is not a single, like yesterday's cedarwood is a single essential oil, and that means there's nothing else in the bottle. Valor actually is a blend. It's probably one of Young Living's most popular blends. I know tons and tons of people that were just waiting and dying for it to come back in stock. I was one of those because it is one of my most favorite blends. So let's talk about what's in it. So spruce is in Valor, and spruce, we're going to break it down per oil so then we can discuss how each oil helps us and what they do for us. So spruce opens and releases emotional blocks, fostering a sense of balance and grounding. It's very grounding. I like to put it on the back of my neck. And I also put it on my diffuser necklace, which is just leather here. And my little leather diffuser necklace. And just, inhale that. So get you some grounding throughout your day. And it was also traditionally thought of in history as one of the oils that possesses the frequency of prosperity. So that's spruce, and spruce mean, all of those spruce trees have those properties. They're very grounding, very strengthening oils. Rosewood is one of the oils that is hard to source that Valor has. So one of the reasons Valor goes out of stock is because of rosewood. The other one is the blue tansy. So we'll talk about both of those, but the rosewood is one of them. So rosewood has amazing, amazing immune support properties. That's a total other side of rosewood, but they're so versatile. They do so many things. But particularly in this blend, rosewood is again also very grounding and very strengthening. So it gives you a sense of strength and probably contributes to the name Valor, give you a sense of courage, and again, very strengthening. So blue tansy, like I said, is the second oil that is hard to source. And again, one of the other reasons why Valor goes out of stock. Blue tansy supports the lymphatic system and is really good at helping one to overcome anger and negative emotions, and negative emotions within ourselves. So like, we are our worst enemy. We self-doubt, we self-hate, and just, speak all those things in our thought life that are probably not encouraging. I know I do that. I do that a lot, where, just in your own mind, you self-doubt yourself and you are negative. And so the blue tansy helps fight those types of emotions and that thought life, that negative thought life, and just promotes a feeling of self-control. So again, one of the major oils in Valor that helps with that self-confidence, that probably that courage, that valor sense. And then, of course, frankincense, another blend. I love that Young Living uses frankincense in so many of their blends, but that frankincense is also in Valor, and is an amazing oil. And I know a lot of you probably have already heard of frankincense. And, when you think of frankincense, you think of probably Jesus and when he was born, and prayer, because a lot of, if you grew up religious, maybe you had that in your church, you would smell the incense, frankincense, and it's used to center to during prayer. So during meditation, prayer, it's very grounding, centering. It also releases blocks, emotional blocks, and supports the limbic system. It stimulates the limbic part of your brain. So the limbic system supports that, and helps overcome feelings of stress and despair. And actually in Europe has been used for a really long time for a lot of emotional reasons, feelings of despair. People that have extreme feelings of despair, frankincense has been used for that. So 4 great oils that are blended together to make Valor. And now in history, Valor has actually, that blend of oils has been in history, the Roman warriors, I believe, and I might be getting this wrong. I just know that it was, I think it was the Roman Greek warriors that would bathe. So now you see this tiny little bottle, tiny little bottle of Valor, 5 milliliters of Valor. And these warriors would bathe in it. So have vats of it, tubs of it, and just douse and bathe themselves in these oils, in this blend of oils, before they would go out to battle. So if it's good enough for them to wear before Battle, I'm definitely going to wear it on the beginning of my day. That's when I usually put it on, is in the beginning of the day. I'll usually always put it on one of my diffuser jewelry. I try and wear diffuser jewelry every day. I'm starting to get into making it, so it kind of makes it easy that I make it, so I get to have options throughout my day. So I try and wear Valor on my diffuser necklace just so I'm smelling it constantly. I work in a very high stress day-to-day job. I work in the remodel industry, and I deal with customers, building new homes, designing new homes. So it's very stressful, very fast-paced industry, and very male-driven industry. So I have to definitely be in stock. Now, this is the old label, and now that Valor came back into stock, I already got another bottle. I'm going to get one every month to make sure that I don't ever go out, but this is the new label. It's nice, and you can see, how you can see through the label so that you can see how low your oil is, or how full your bottle is. Anyways, Valor, let's go over a couple more uses for Valor before we finish up tonight. So people use Valor as an aftershave because of how amazing it smells. Some men use it as their cologne, or they'll replace it for their cologne. I personally would, I would wear it as a perfume, which I practically do because I wear it every day. So an aftershave, get happy because it really stimulates those emotions of self-awareness, confidence. And when you're feeling confident, you feel happy, you feel encouraged, you feel, upbeat. And so people use it to boost their mood, balancing of your spirit. There's the frankincense that we were just talking about, really grounding, and the spruce all coming into play. Sometimes I'll do this on my daughter, put it on her spinal, just on her spine, put it topically on her spine. That's why I keep a roller top. So I have a roller fitment on top so that it's easy for application, and we can do it on our wrists and, on our neck or on our spine, and it's just really easy to apply. You can also just drop it, but I love to have the roller top on it. It smells really good. If you haven't tried Valor, you really need to try it, even if it's just to smell it, because it smells amazing. So let's go back really quick to the rosewood. I forgot to mention that rosewood, because it's so centering and just kind of really calming, it helps with fidgets or fidgeting. And so I'm a fidgeter. Like, I sit and I fidget and I move, and I know my daughters, the two older ones, they both fidget. So that is why a lot of moms love Valor, because it helps with their fidgety kiddos. So there's another great use for Valor. Diffusing it with frankincense, even though it already has frankincense in it. A lot of people love to diffuse it. I haven't actually tried it, but diffusing it with frankincense just to add that extra boost of releasing those negative emotions. And frankincense is just extremely, extremely grounding, and just really helps you focus and release that unnecessary anger and unnecessary, just that negative thought life that we have within ourselves. And that's not even talking about the outside world. That's just in our own minds, what we do to ourselves. Again, to help calm everyday emotions. Every day you go through a gamut of emotions, high, low, just the way that day works, whether you're a stay-at-home mom or you work in an office. And a lot of times your emotions are dictated by your day or the circumstances of your day. So I always keep Valor in my purse, at my desk, because, like I said, I have a really fast-paced, high-stress job, and Valor really helps me throughout the day to just kind of let those go, not focus on them, refocus on what I need to get